So we have done a lot of work with our application. Now we can actually add food to the diary, and we can show what we have added also. And I'm really satisfied with everything we have done so far. And I just want to do a few more things, and we are actually finished with the application. Or an application is never finished, but I think this tutorial will be finished at least. So we have this table, food diary calorie eaten, where we have the meal number. So this will be calorie eaten at this date and at the different meal numbers. So as an example, breakfast will be meal number 0, lunch will be meal number 1, blah blah blah. So I want to make a new table for the calories eaten for the entire day without the meal number. So what we could do is just to make a new table, or we can be smart and think a bit and say that, okay, if we set the meal number to be null, also null, then these values are the total of that day. So as an example, here we have blah blah blah, this, we have eaten all this, so we want the sum of these inserted into the table with the meal number null. So let's go to home fragment, and we have the method for initializing home, and there we have the method for updating table items. So after we have filled the table, we need to show number of or calculate number of calories today. So calculate number of cal eaten today, and we have to send in the date. So let's make this method. Okay, let's make a comment here. So public void calculate today, and we have the string with the date. So let's go to our other table, which updated all of the rest, so we can use some of the same data, so this will go fast. So we'll just copy like this. I think that's enough. And here is our new table. So we have the string date, open database connection, and we want to use this one. So we want to select a cursor for FCDE, but we want a simple select, not advanced one. So the fields are these ones. So let's use the cursor and ask the database for these fields, but we don't need where clause. Disadvantaged, we only need the date. So where the date is the date SQL. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. Okay, data SQL. Okay, so we need a string for this one. String. Let's see for DB, code smart. Let's disk row. Okay, and then we have everything from this day. So 6 rows. Let's loop through them. Okay, so what we want to do is to calculate the total energy. So let's make ready some variables. Int total. Let's do this for proteins. Let's do this for carbs. Let's do this for fats. Okay. Let's get the variables from cursor. Okay, and the cursor is here. So string get this one equals to blah blah, nothing. Energy, proteins, carbs, and fats. Okay, so the variables from the cursor. So energy equals to cursor dot get string, and this is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the energy is number 4. Proteins is index number 5. Carbs number 6. And fat is number 7. Let's cast them into integers. Error, where is the error? Here. String date, of course. Because we get string date in from the method. Okay. Just go to my website, Android. String to integer. Integer parsing. Not difficult. So let's make ready integers also. And this is not total then. So let's try and catch. Energy today. Energy, and then it's proteins. Then we have carbs. can tell us when it's fat. Okay, so let's sum the total plus this, the proteins, plus this, the carbs, plus the total, and the fats. Okay, so now we just need to update database. Oh, of course we need to move to the next one. The cursor has to move to next. Okay, so string, update fields, new string, and what are the fields we want to update? It's these four. But first we need to know, should we update? Because we need the correct cursor. So let's just check here. If 0, 1, 2, 3, get string fd read number, so meal number is number 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking if the meal number it equals so we need to know, do we have the null or don't we have the null? So if it's 1, then we have it. If not, then we don't have it. So if now we can update, if not, we have to insert. So let's do insert. energy. Proteins. And the last one, fat. To this table, okay, and close database. Open Chrome. Got an error. Okay. I am missing something. Here, I'm missing this one. The quotation. And missing quotation here also. No error. Okay, open database and let's see. Strange. Yeah, okay, so using this was a bad idea. Let's make a new table for it. Much easier. and we're eating today. So special table only for today. Interact. Select these. Leave today. Okay. Okay, so we are running the database now. And here's the some food diary, some food diaries. Okay, just need coffee. Okay, let's try to upgrade the database. .44. Food diaries, some carbs. Some carbs, yeah. So we have an error here. Okay. So let's look. Some carbs. So strange. Now it worked. Okay. So for each row, it should now insert a new row. But we only want one row for each day. So we need to query for this row. It's food diary sub. Food diary sub. So we want the sun. We don't really need this one. We can just take the sun. Or we can get it. Okay. Let's get the primary key. If this equals to 0, then we need to do insert. Else we need to update. Okay. I feel like we have gone through this a million times by now. Okay, so I will update these fields. These values. Energy. Proteins. Carbs. And fat. And then I need the ID. So now food diary IT. Long or strong. This cursor. Text string of 0. Click update. So string so where are the is this one the fields update values. Okay. So we had 3, so there shouldn't be no more than 3 now. Yeah, now there will not be added one more. So let's update database version. And run again. Now there should be 1 row. Yes, 1 row. So let's drink a battery for dinner. Yeah, we haven't implemented a button. Use this one. Okay, 250. And then sum of energy is 250. So let's eat a protein bar. So 250, 400 something. 400 something, yeah. So now this works. Okay. So we have the goal now, and we have this table. So what I want to do now is just to add something up here, saying your goal is to have something like this. Let's put in the real numbers here. 90, 80. And my height. Let's just put in a date here. Okay. So now 1750. So I should have this number with activity minus this number equals if I gain or lose weight equals a number. So let's just take it in Excel. So 2005 equal if I eat 1000 calories So goal plus total minus eaten so this is positive. So I think we need to know, have the person worked out, yes or no, to make this work. So let's just make it easy, take these two and give it a result. Or we can have today's result. If you have activity, so 2005 minus whatever you have eaten, we should know if they have activity or not. So they should be able to register activity also. So let's just take this number with activity. Okay, design, fragment home. Let's result. So just add table row. With ID. Text view headline. Goal. With activity. And then we need something called equal. So let's write food. And then a sum. Total food sum. So we need to make a new row. Put this on, put the food, put the gold. Okay. So in our home fragment, run this one. And calculate number eaten today. So let's update the table. Goal with activity. Maybe it should just be in this database so we can get it quick. Okay, get goal. Just get it from the database. It's in goal. And here we have a lot. And we want this one. So we select from goal these fields. When we go to the last one, I think we should have select one row or select a little bit limit. Don't care about it now. Equals to text string of 1. Okay. So let's update this text field. .id. Set the text to this. And let's update text field. Food. Sum. Okay, to do the sum we need to do mat. W. So we just take the energy. Let's remember string to double. And stop. And fetch the arrow. Okay. So let's make it an int to double. So int, it's not a sum, it's a result. Okay, so this one is the goal minus equal. So let's update the result now. Okay, let's call it through to stress. Okay. Stopped working, okay. Let's remove this. Where is this one? Trying to update a text with an integer. Yeah, it was it. Okay, so I've eaten 482. And it should not say sum, it should say result. Or gjenværende. What is that in English? Remaining. String and remaining. So let's change this to remain. Okay, so we are finished now with the application. We just need to do one more thing. Okay, so I have this goal, I have this sum of the food, and this is the result. So if I add an egg, I don't remember what is that, 572, okay, 1433. So let's add some cheese also. Let's add 100 spoons. And then I'm in negative, okay, so it works. Why does it say sum? Okay, let's add the listeners for the rest of the buttons in home. And I think this will be the last thing we are doing. So let me just see what icon name was. This was the name. So breakfast listener. So let's make lunch listener. And then make before training. Okay, and then we have after training. And then we have my favorite dinner. And then 5 and 6. Snacks. Then supper. Okay. Snacks, dinner, after, before, lunch, and yeah. That's good. Some error here. Let's just add it one more time. And here we got the text view. Do we want the image view? Okay, so let's just test this. So add food to diary, bread. Yep. Okay, before training, cheese. Yep. After training, cottage cheese. Food diary, yes. Dinner. Yep. Snacks. Yep. And this one. Yep. So everything looks okay now. So this is the last thing I'm thinking we can do, and now there's much more to do. You can make the table here.